We're continuing our adventure through Icebrood Saga. We're still gonna like use Torhild here for at least the Icebrood Saga sections. Also, hi Joey, welcome on in. So yeah, we just finished No Quarter, which essentially was the first part of this map, Drizzlewood Coast. Because during the release, I forgot to share some fun facts about this. So this was actually just No Quarter, like when it first released. It was just this part of the map. We didn't know exactly what was across the Wolf's Crossing, which we assume was going to be more map, which that they do add in next chapter.
Excuse me!
Alex, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, where was I? Alright. Jormag Rising, that's the next chapter. No. Hold on. Anyways, sorry about that. And also, fun fact, when No Quarter launched, this part of the map didn't have any, like, voice acting. So they didn't have the voice acting ready. This was during, you know, 2020 and whatnot. Or around that time. They just didn't have the voice acting in at the time, but they needed the launch.
Did you just get a dumb letter from Malice?
A little caution can't hurt, though free to venture northward isn't exactly covert language.
I just spoke with Malice. Whatever's happening isn't a spring thaw. We need all of you back here, now.
Why can't Malice just say that? Why does everyone in Ash talk like they're reading bad code and poetry?
It's standard operating procedure. The beachhead by the river. Meet us there.
Couldn't have mentioned she was standing right next to you, Kree. No way to fit that in there.
We'll see you on the beachhead, Commander.
And then just the... I still gotta play around with VideoTube. Make sure that everything's fixed.
Say what you want about his politics, but that Ryland steel catcher...
But yeah, this didn't... This part of... Or at least this map didn't have voice acting for a little while, and then they retroactively added it back in. So like all the chatter that you were getting, it was just kind of like a... You know, kind of standard like grunts and whatnot to just kind of insinuate, hey, they're talking, and then you get like the little bubble above their head. It was interesting. Gotta go all the way over there. Originally, I was also going to, well, I was trying to, like, see if I can, like, quickly cobble together a Spellbreaker build, but that didn't work out. Okay, Leadfoot. Just to kind of, like, show off what that can do, but that build also didn't really make good use of,
Join them in death, or join Dominion.
It didn't really do a good job, showing off,
and I deserve it,
like,
too.
the utilities of that, specialization. Not like how this Berserker build does, because these are all, like, exclusive to Berserker.
Chopper's down. love a good tussle. These days, it's all char versus char.
I know you're there.
There's no one out there.
They're in the trees.
Okay, I gotta go up there. Gate is sealed, and there doesn't appear to be any alternative way inside. The message was hastily carved at the bottom of the door. If all else fails, hold this point with your life.
Your agents, did they see him up there? Ryland?
No. Your cub's been a bit of a ghost since the, peace negotiation. Commander, as I'm sure you've noticed, the giant glacier blocking our way north has disappeared.
How'd it melt so fast?
It didn't melt. It retreated, revealing a cave at the far end of the beach. Now, we have an opening.
Not yet, we don't. The cave isn't wide enough to accommodate Smolder's heavy artillery. We need to make our opening.
So, how are we supposed to do that?
Without bringing Vanguard's whole army down on us. Malice?
You'll be going incognito, using one of our disguise tonics. Here's the plan.
More stealth,
Our
oh
first order
boy.
of business is to clear away these siege cannons.
We could hit those ammo crates. Should take care of the cannons.
Dominion's got some ordnance you can borrow. Plant the charges, then detonate them on the far end of the beach.
They'll probably notice that.
You'll be behind their patrols by then, assuming you don't get caught. My agents will be waiting ahead to help you clear the path to the caves. Once you've opened a path, Smolder can get his toys behind enemy lines. We'll all rendezvous at our camp in the cave. I'll get my agents into position. Good luck.
Okay, we'll... Wait. Malice. Where'd she go?
No idea, but that was pretty cool. Let's get down there and take out those cannons.
Right. We should try to avoid open conflict until we do. Ritlock?
Did I say anything?
I've got the disguise tonics. Let me know when you're ready, Commander.
This is a sneaking mission. Good luck. Alright, I'm ready.
All right. We'll need to move quickly and quietly. Let's go.
Ooh, this is weird.
Shh. Pipe down. Keep a low profile. Ritlock.
Did I say anything?
Without being spotted, talk your way out of trouble, and then eliminate all hostile Dominion forces on the beat. Alright. Oh, we're gonna try to do this as stealthily as possible.
I'm starting to see more of them on the field. Really turn this thing around.
Wait, did it not work? Did I not plant the charge? Let me see their movement real quick.
Just you wait till the false legion shows up. Legion,
Oh, I see.
legions. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
Wait, how far are you gonna come close? Pretty close. Okay. I gotta wait for you to move out.
There's the first cannon. We'll watch your back, Commander.
And just stand right in the middle. No wonder Krisha's giving you shit. No tact whatsoever.
Okay, that's one.
Oh, I forgot. It does a little, like, memory mini game. Okay, I see what I have to do with this. I have to grab the charge and then stealth my way over. Too bad I don't get like a knockout thing.
More guards on this one. Be careful, Commander. All right, almost there. Keep it up.
He's not even paying attention. Ooh. Almost ran into that. He just snaps around like that. He doesn't seem to want to move.
That's a lot of guards.
Easy. Just stay calm.
That ammo's off limits, soldier. Yeah, so that's not one of ours.
No. No! I fucked it up. Alright. This is pretty accurate to how I play Payday 2. Just fuck it up once and then... Fuck it, we're balling.
That takes more. Swiftly.
Let's try this again. That's all 3 charges. Nice work, Commander.
Now let's get off this beach and make some noise.
All right, we're clear. Ritlock, blow the charges.
Finally, my turn to blow stuff up.
As a treat.
Spirits, that was loud.
Okay, looks like we're clear.
Oh, and... soldiers.
Report this.
You're not the minion.
Oh. That didn't work. I guess I should have charmed my way through it.
That was not charm. Never call them that.
We're gonna stop this creed.
Bet your ass we are.
Oh, I should probably also switch it to fluff. Fluff chat. There we go.
Hey, over here.
You're Malice's agent, and we're behind the line. What's the situation up there?
It's bad. Vanguard's Dominion is being converted into Frost Legion at an industrial scale.
Where's this happening? How do we stop it?
There's a garrison of ice sitting over some Norn ruins. That's where the Char are being turned. Jormag is there.
Then we shouldn't waste any time. Malice said you've got a camp farther inside.
It's a work in progress. Actually, first we need to clear away the rest of these ice barricades.
So you brought us a giant flamethrower. I like it.
They're pretty great. We don't get to use them much. Nice change of pace. Anyway, once those ice barricades are gone, you can head straight into the camp. Malice is expecting you.
Alright. Oh, that's not close enough.
Moving out. On the mend.
Oh. What do you mean I can't move on? Oh, do I have to take care of all the ice? That's kind of silly. I guess to really make sure that I know the mechanics of the flamethrower. So yeah, I don't exactly remember too many parts of this part of the story. It's been a long time since I've done Icebrood. So, with how my memory works, usually things just kind of come back the moment it happens. I remember bits and pieces. But this I definitely didn't remember.
Prepare to strike.
I guess that's the 2 is more for just melting the ice barriers. There we go.
That's that.
Can't exactly jump up there.
Swiftly.
There we go. Hey. What are you doing over here? Is it really necessary to kill them all? To destroy them? Destroy all the ice barriers?
Nice work on the beach. With those cannons on, we finally got our foothold.
Your agent told us about the garrison to the north. That Bangar's turning his army into Frost Legion.
Tribune Doomforge. Vanguard says when enough are converted, Jormag will wake. Thought he was crazy. Then the ice moved.
Who would Bangar convert his whole army into Frost Legion?
What if it's not Bangar calling the shots?
We need to shut this down. Now. If Jormag's waiting for Vanguard to deliver an army,
Then we'll destroy the army. How fast can we get Smolder and his siege engines up here?
I sent out the invitation before we even started. But we should be proactive.
Yeah. Commander, I'm gonna check out those Norn ruins near the keep. Might be a way in under there.
good idea. And while we're gathering our forces here, we'll start chipping away at Bangar's line.
I did it.
Need something? Well, wait till I show you what I've been working on. Feast your eyes on this beauty. Not impressed? Oh, you probably don't know what it is. This here is a fortified, high-powered medical rehabilitation apparatus. It's a bazooka that heals. A healing bazooka. Just aim at the target that needs healing, pull the trigger, and boom! All patched up. You might want to watch the ammo. Capacity's a little limited, so don't go shooting willy-nilly all over the place.
Okay. We'll probably not be using it.
Commander, Bram went on to explore those Norn ruins. They're up ahead, end of the cave tunnel.
All right, I'm gonna follow him. Could be our way inside that keep.
Good idea. I'll go with you.
No, you'll stay right here.
You're wasting your time. When my cannons are ready, we'll walk right in. Through what's left of the front door.
At which point, Ryland will take you out, because that's literally the most obvious thing you could do.
Let him try. Next time I see him, there won't be a flame shield between us.
No, there won't.
We haven't forgotten about your little war crimes here, buddy.
You were smart, Bram. Ducking out before the sparks started to fly.
They're all focused on Bangar and the Frost Legion. They're charmed, I get it. But I kill Jormag, or Jormag kills me. I don't know. I'm not sure how that ends.
I am.
Figured. Thanks, Commander.
So yeah, this update kind of expands on the other half of the map, which does lead into a meta, or continues the meta of the first half. And then moves on from there.
These are the spirits of the wild. Bram, what is this place?
This is where the spirits first revealed themselves to the Norn. I can feel them. All of them. Like the charge in the air before a storm. I've never felt anything like it.
Can you talk to the spirits? Like in Bureau Marches? If they open this door, we'd have a straight shot to Jormag.
The spirits are... they're here, but they're restrained somehow. Something's wrong.
Commander, learn anything about the ruins?
It's a temple honoring the spirits of the wild. There's magic here. Powerful magic.
Guess now we know why Jormag picked this place to hunker down after Timy's machine conked him out.
Can you get that big door open?
Let's find out. Great spirits, I am Bram, Norn of Prophecy. Please grant us passage to this most sacred of temples. Okay, so that was a long shot. I'll need more time to figure this out.
While you're doing that, I could use the commander's help. Malice just gave me a list of targets.
Anything I can do to ruin Bangar's day. What have you got?
Transmitter towers. Dominion's using them to triangulate targets for their artillery. Malice's agents are finding more targets. I'll send them over once the transmitters are gone.
Alright. Oh, we got a few things to do. I definitely do remember one particular part that was kind of like a mini game, which was actually fun to do. Ooh. I'll take that. I went the wrong way, but I found treasure.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
Alright, what do you got for me? Pick up an EMP, yep. With the addition of like the way stations, because you can purchase them and just use them wherever, essentially they're very handy for like if you need hard CC with these EMPs. Because it does Defiance break. So it's always good for like a little extra push for the CC in case your group doesn't have enough of it. Right? Oh, there it is.
Pile on.
Anger rising.
Uh-oh. No, no, no. No, no, no! I got pushed off. That's not fair. Okay. Okay, now to EMP this.
Hey, Commander.
Any updates on our big stone door?
Well, I can't speak with wolf, snow leopard, bear, or raven. I feel their magic, but they're not responding. It's not enough to open the door. I think I'll need to channel the magic from all the other spirits.
All of them? Even the corrupted ones?
Just, give me some more time, okay?
Yeah, I'm a little bit rusty on the Norn lore.
Heads up, Commander. Scouts saw an enemy tribune nearby. Get rid of them.
Yeah, I'm not exactly used to playing Warrior. I haven't played Warrior in a long time. At least not the one I built. There we go. I need to fly. Please. Get me out of here, there's too much danger. Might as well grab the Vista. Show off some neat scenic stuff about this map. Yeah, there's even ley lines here too. Too fast, too fast.
Good work, Commander. Should make the assault easier, without constantly having to worry about death from above.
Still plenty of that. Maybe you noticed the claw of Jormag flying around?
Yeah, hard to miss. We still need some time to prep our forces. In the meantime, you up for some more sabotage?
I think I can squeeze it into my schedule.
And then basically we just do map stuff. Map related tomfoolery. Get the meter full, and then continue with the story. Which is kind of nice that they made that a bit more of a thing with like the more recent expansions. Because it's kind of like a nice cooldown of like, hey, explore the map and see what this map's meta can take you. It's just kind of like a nice little breakaway from the story. It is a little bit of padding. I guess that just depends on what you have to do and like how quickly the meter fills up.
And I deserve it too.
Ooh. Okay. Didn't expect a mastery point. Is there anybody here? Is the question, because this could get dicey.
Anger rising.
There's an event right there. But yeah, the addition of like doing events to progress the story. Just, you know, just tour the map and whatnot.
Anger rising. Ready to
Oh, that was quick. Oh my goodness, there's so much things here. Okay, yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Also need to restock on the EMPs. Maybe also... Hold on. Yeah, I'll switch to Ash Legion for this, since I've already got the Mastery Point for Blood Legion.
Our forces took down another of Vanguard's troops. That's 2.
They still have a stranglehold on most of the territory.
That's kind of new. I never noticed that. That you could just earn spoils from the Dominion or the Corrupted. That I never noticed. Like I said, this is a pretty good map to just, you know, kind of mindlessly grind on. Right. Since there's just a lot you can do, it can get a little bit tiring. Like any grind can. But like the thing with like grinding in like MMOs is like you just gotta like some grinds aren't so bad for other people. For others, it might not be so great. See. So it just really depends. Like some people can like. Some people might like grinding the crafters and gatherer stuff in like Final Fantasy XIV. Me, I'm just like, that's a lot of work. Of course, you know, if you, it depends on what you're doing to grind.
We can't let this happen again.
Oh. What's up here?
Commander, word is a portal spewing Sons of Svanir isn't far from you. You might want to keep an eye out. It's well crafted, sort of a light blue. A rare beauty indeed.
Ooh, pretty.
Get rid of it fast. But please be gentle.
There's a portal over here.
Commander, it's Smolder. We need to talk.
About what?
We're preparing a frontal assault at the keep. But I hear your friends are considering an alternative.
We're considering anything that will work. If Bram can...
You're quite adept at mayhem, Commander. You ever think about transferring into it full-time?
Thanks, Imperator. Where are we on preparations?
Smolder and Bram have
well, let's call them conflicting opinions on how exactly we're gonna kick Bangar's ass.
That's an understatement. Come back to base. You might need to break the logjam.
You don't say.
All right.
Commander,
What are you up to?
not killing Smolder.
That bad, huh?
He and Bram are going toe-to-toe on strategy. Neither one's a bad plan by our standards, but we were this close. This close to getting Ryland back.
I know.
So, yeah, not killing Smolder. Harder than it looks.
Again, look, I'm not saying my idea is perfect, but...
You want to take the commander and a strike team to the Norn ruins under the keep.
Yeah, then we go straight up to Bangar and take him out before he wakes up Jormag.
Have you even opened the door to the ruins?
Well, not yet.
We need the commander with us on the front lines. I am going to stop Bangar, and you are going to help me.
Bram, how close are you to opening the door?
Close. The spirits are there, and the carvings clearly say their magic is what opens the way.
But you haven't been able to talk with them, or else they would have let you in by now.
Commander, we can't wait for this. Magic. My siege engines are ready. Let's kick in the front door.
Bram's plan is a good one, but Jormag gets closer to waking up every second. We need to march now. What's between us and the front door?
Frost Legion, Svanir, and Icebrood.
Don't forget the claw of Jormag flying around out there.
Stiff resistance, but I know Bangar's strategies like the back of my paw. Imperators study each other.
Then that means Bangar knows your strategies too.
He absolutely knows your strategies.
And it will avail him nothing. I will end him, Commander, and you will help me.
Why do you need me on the front lines?
Your presence will send a message to the legions, to Bangar. He'll see his time has come.
What he'll see is all his enemies in the same place at the same time. We call that an opportunity.
I call it fighting on the front lines, Sword Shadow. Something you don't know anything about.
What do you think of Bram's plan?
I think if that door was open, we'd be having a different conversation. But Jormag will wake up, and soon. Every second we argue is a second we give Bangar and the dragon.
What is the key to opening the door?
The spirits of the wild. Their magic channeled through the runes around the door. I've been trying to get Wolf, Raven, Leopard, and Bear to answer, but I think they're keeping their distance.
Maybe for good reason.
Maybe, but we haven't exhausted our options yet.
You mentioned the corrupted spirits before.
Yeah. If the other spirits won't answer, maybe they will. It worked back at Drakar Lake.
Are they still corrupted?
I can handle it.
What do you think of Smordor's plan?
Don't get me wrong, Commander. I'm all about kicking in the door and blowing up the place. But this is Jormag's territory. Bangar's got the advantage.
Yes. No telling what surprises he's got waiting for us in there.
This is what Iron trains for. This is what we do, Commander.
Alright, give me a moment. What do you got to say, Ephraim?
I think we should give Bram the time he needs. If we go all in, we put everyone at risk. We don't know enough about their defenses. We don't even know how many Frost Legion are in there. I don't like it.
Alright. Esmir?
Smolder is confident. Maybe too confident. But this is what he does, for better or worse. The ruins under the keep might be a safer choice. But we'd be fools to think Bangar doesn't know about them.
Ritlock, what do you think?
I'd never admit it to a stupid face, but Smolder's probably got the right idea. We can't just sit around.
I think last time when I ran through this on my own, I did Bram's idea, I think.
All right, Commander. What do you
or
think?
if there was a choice.
I think we... What is...
Nope, there is no choice. It was an illusion.
Ryland, we've got every exit covered. Drop your weapons.
You drop yours.
This isn't a negotiation.
Survive. There never was a choice. Like I said, don't remember too much of this. I only ran through it once and then never again.
That's inconvenient.
It's a lot more than that. Our Imperator.
How did Ryland find us? One of your double agents get caught?
We've been blowing up their camps. Loudly. We knew this was bound to happen.
Yeah, but not this soon. And not with a hole in Smolder's head.
Doesn't change anything. It can't.
Every second we stand here, more Frost Legion enter the field. Who's Iron's second in command?
Most likely Mia Kindleshot. Tribune. Smolder trusted her.
She helped us fight Kralkatorrik at Thunderhead Peaks. Where is she?
Not here. But we'll find her.
No time. Ephraim, you worked pretty closely with Smolder and Iron south of the line.
I did. Doesn't mean Iron will take orders from me.
They saw you fight alongside Smolder. They respect you. I'll help you organize the rank and file.
What should I do?
If you can get that door open before we march, we'll go with your plan. But that's as long as we wait.
Grisha's right. The more we talk, the bigger the Frost Legion gets. And the closer Jormag is to waking up.
We're not just fighting to stop Bangar. We're fighting for the future of all the Char. Bram?
I won't let you down. Commander, meet you there.
I'm good. Next.
This is a disaster. An Imperator has been assassinated in cold blood. Can't let it distract us. Smolder wouldn't want that. We never agreed on much, but he and I knew Bangar was just the first of many problems the Char had before them. You mean Jormag? Jormag, the Dominion, the very beliefs that got us here. Smolder knew that poison runs deep among the Char. And you're gonna help root it out, I know it. This is inconvenient, to say the least. That's all you can say. Mora and I, we've had our differences, but we always made things work. For the good of the Char now, we owe him a lot, despite everything. We do, and Iron will remember him a certain way, but Ash, Blood, and Flame, we'll all remember him in different ways, I'm sure. I'll remember the war crimes. Hey, Commander, you doing okay? I'm fine. Can't believe Ryland got the drop on all of us. I heard how angry he was after Cinder at you, at Grisha, but Smolder more than anyone. We should have taken greater precautions. Can't blame yourself. Knowing that I know about Ryland, he would have found his way in here eventually. That's a good point. Anyways, let's focus on getting into Jormag's keep. We can't let this halt our momentum. If he sees up, we die. We're not gonna stop. I'll work with Bram on the door. And I'll do what I can to get Iron in line. Smorter has had a lot of supporters. They won't stand for this, and I don't blame them. Smorter might have been an ass, but I'm not sure he deserved that. Ryland had the drop on us. It could have been worse. A lot worse. Yeah, I guess, yeah. But if Smorter hadn't killed Cinder, we wouldn't be in this situation, I know. What the heck is that? Hold up. The great drunken debauchery of Ben Lee. Oh shit, I'm burning. Oh. The great drunken debauchery of Sven Leifson. Oh, it's a book. I'll just leave this up on screen for like a few minutes. And you can just pause and read it. Especially when I'm getting attacked by fire imps.
Talk to me about this door, Bram. How do we get it open?
This place was built to honor all the spirits. The door can only open if enough of them are working together. The great spirits aren't talking, so we need the other spirits to help. I can feel them. Hare, otter, griffin.
And is that owl?
Yeah. Jormag can talk about peace all they want, but the Norn will never forget Owl's sacrifice.
Yeah. Looks like there are 3 missing spirit totems. Any idea where those are?
And these are also, I believe, conveniently marked with, like the adventure stuff, so you can always just do them repeatedly for achievements.
What was that? What did I just see?
A shaman came from Holbreck, took the totems for Ox, Eagle, and Wolverine. Then he hid them. Shame, I guess. What you saw were the resting places of the 3 totems. Commander, I need you to find them and bring them back here.
And what will you be doing?
The lesser spirits don't know me. I need to prove I'm worthy, like I did to the others. Speaking of which, they might test you. You know, before they let you pick up their totems.
Bram, am I going to have to turn into an ox again?
What? No. No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Bram?
I don't know. You saw them at Jakar Lake. They're not exactly right in the head.
3 totems, 3 fickle spirits of the wild. What could go wrong?
I could turn into an ox again. Well, we do have a quick break coming up ahead, so we'll be right back. Sit tight.
lesson back in the marches. There is great strength in you, and I will test it.
Do what you have to. I'm ready.
Who turned the two ox, pulled offerings to my shrine back in the marches. But it is easy to prove your strength by transforming into the strongest spirit in the Pantheon. I want to see your true strength. I want to see what it takes to exhaust the famed Pact Commander. Your strength is no delusion. I am impressed, even with Jormag's bile coursing through my mind. On my worst day, I am still stronger than any of the creatures they send in my name.
Aren't you a little... Oh,
Concerned about the fate of the Char?
If I thought about the fate of the Char, I'd be as stressed as you. Try this.
So, the mighty commander has come for my totem. Are you prepared to fight for the privilege?
Only if you're prepared to give it to me when I win.
To carry my idol, you must first carry yourself. Prove your valor, Commander. I still feel Jormag's power coursing through me. A darkness I may never purge. That reminded me of better times.
Ram, just got the second idol. How are things over there?
Auto Spirit was a little feisty, but I think everything's fine now. Just waiting on you.
If you really think you can get that door open, Kree and I are coming with.
Ephraim and the others will hit the front door. We'll go through the ruins. Stop Bangar, stop the Frost Legion.
And save the Char from turning into Jormag's personal army. Damn right.
So, the Pact Commander comes before me to shoulder my idol. But are you willing to prove yourself worthy?
You are at least the 28th all-powerful entity to ask me that question. So yes, willing and ready.
If you wish to carry my idol, take to the skies with me. Prove you can keep up with the mightiest of eagles.
Commander, you got a second?
We could use your perspective on something.
Yeah, you know what? You sound pretty busy. We got this. Just keep doing whatever it is you're doing.
Was exhilarating.
Achieving. It's a
been
life
so
for
long
me.
since I felt the thrill of the chase.
Nothing like
Jormag
the
still
spoils of
whispers to the
war.
darkness within me. I can never again be whole. But thanks to you, for a moment I remembered what it was to be a spirit of the wild. Go. Return me to the Pantheon.
Spirits give you any trouble?
I got turned into an eagle.
You get turned into a lot of stuff.
Just let's get on with it.
Right. Go put those idols by Owl. Spirits of the Wild, I am Bram Erson, Norn of Prophecy. I ask for your wisdom, so I may enter this sacred place. Voices from beyond the mists call out to me. I hear them. I speak their words. You must first be resilient and strong. Know the strategies of your enemies so you can strike swiftly. Triumph comes only through solitary focus and unerring valor. And only
I did it again. I was muted.
Executed to perfection.
Fuck.
When the spirits speak truth, the way will open.
Ah.
Whoa. Okay. You get all that?
I wrote it down. 4 verses, 4 statues. Let's give it a shot.
I did it again. I really need to figure out a better system of figuring out when I'm muted and need to unmute from breaks and whatnot. Ah. That is so annoying. Well, as I was saying, the adventures are a little bit rough on some parts. Like Wolverine's is just straight up a fight with like a little extra stuff. Ox is kind of awkward because of how everything's laid out, and also kind of seems a little odd that they just shoot orbs at you with like a weird pathing to it. It doesn't really feel right. Eagles was probably the best. Even if it was just a simple, a simple flight thing. Which it would be kind of neat if they used Griffin, but I know Griffin is like... I think you're just required to have Griffin in order to do any Griffin-based, adventures. I think. So, yeah. Alright, you need a refresher, Commander. I wrote down the riddle. First line. One must first be resilient and strong. Know the strategies of your enemy so you can strike swiftly. Triumph comes only through solitary focus and unerring valor. And only at the end you see the plan executed to perfection. Okay, so... gotta do something with the totems. Oh, they're laid around.
You said you'll need all the other spirits' magic to open this door?
Right.
But the owl spirit is dead. How are you going to use its magic?
This door was built when Al was still alive. Maybe a piece of her magic is still here.
Hold on. I'm still thrown a little bit out of loop because of being muted again. Resilient. That's Ox. That might be Eagle. Wolverine. Or no, Wolverine would be first. Wolverine, Eagle, Ox, then Owl? Or what do we even have here? Okay, well first let's no, Owl's there. Okay, they gotta be specific pedestals. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna brute force this. Okay. It's a little picky. Let's see. It's very picky.
Commander, Grisha, we're ready on the assault. Where are you?
Just about ready. Bram, do we have it?
I think so. I have the Lesser Spirit's power. Now we just need Ox. There's Eagle. And Wolverine. That's it. That's... Wait. Owl? That's not... What did I do?
What did you do?
That magic. It wasn't a remnant of Owl. It was Owl. Jormag corrupted her, so she cut herself off from the mists. She came here, locked herself away, and I just brought her back. Jormag needed more magic to wake up. Now they have Owl again.
Ephraim, Malice, the door's open. Go now. I repeat, go now.
You heard the commander. Let's go kick in the front door.
Commander, I'm sorry. I didn't...
No time, Bram. You open this door, now walk through it.
Right. The spirits are counting on us. The world is counting on us.
And we won't let them down.
Next.
Hey, come on. Pick up the pace.
They're here.
Bram, what is it?
I know why Wolf and the other great spirits weren't answering me before. They're trapped here, in the keep. If Jormag corrupted them.
Jormag would have more magic than they'd know what to do with.
Then let's quit capping. Get up there and stop it.
You think Ryland's up there?
If you're inside the keep, I recommend covering your
Vanguard surely is.
ears.
I'm counting on it.
Prepare this.
Gotta bring this whole place down.
Secure the ground. Then bring it up to us.
Stab a few Frost Legion in the back of the way.
Up it goes.
Oh, that does a lot of damage. The blood gun. I'm just gonna clean this up really quickly since this does a lot of damage. There we go. Just gotta restock on this again. As it spills blue Gatorade all over the place.
Not for long.
Although with it being like uphill like this, it's kind of hard to like, to hit them. But yeah, as another thing I was saying while I was muted was that with when we were doing the Eagle adventure, that
damn it!
That actually had some pretty nice music. Unfortunately, it's not even in the soundtrack that they sell.
Doing this again?
Reach the top of the keep.
Swiftly.
Okay. What are we doing? Krisha? Wait, is Krisha supposed to be with us? Krisha, what are you doing? Krisha, are you stuck? Oh no. Krisha? I think you're, you might be frozen. Shoot. Okay, well, let's try again. Or be teleported back. Can I not? Can I just walk through? How did you even end up getting stuck in there? Am I gonna have to log out and log back in? Because it won't let me leave the instance. It's just gonna kick me out. Can't use my mount here. I can glide, but doesn't do me any good. Can this hurt me? It can. So I wonder if I let myself die, will it reset all the NPCs? Let me just drown in the forbidden hydration of the blue Gatorade.
I'm good to go.
Okay. Nope, you're still stuck. I can't move you forcefully. I don't even know how you even got stuck. I wonder if she'll try to come back and res me. Yep, there we go.
I need reinforcements.
Ah. Fun stuff. Oh, and now she's taking a quick chug in that. Risha. Ooh.
I'm good to go.
Let's just try to restart this. Something definitely broke. Alright, let's try that again. At least we weren't... You know, it happened a little bit early on.
Hey, come on, pick up the pace.
They're here.
Bram, what is it?
I know why Wolf and the other great spirits weren't answering me before. They're trapped here, in the keep. If Jormag corrupted them.
Jormag would have more magic than they'd know what to do with.
Then let's quit gabbing, get up there, and stop it.
Islands up there?
Don't know.
I'm counting on it.
If you're inside the keep, I recommend covering your ears now.
Graham doesn't know how to cross over.
Door's still holding. Keep those Icebrood off us. Ephraim!
Again!
Okay, now he's catching up.
Secure the ground level. Then find your way up to us.
Understood. Right.
Take this. Suck up some blood.
I'm sure she'll stab a few frostlings in the back on the way up.
And make sure Krisha doesn't get stuck in the ice again.
Frost Legion!
Oh! Okay. Will it remember? Yep, it will still remember the charges on it. The creature got caught on that corner right there. Charging up the super soaker.
Trouble up ahead!
Not so long!
Prepare to strike!
Get out of my ashes.
Swiftly.
Okay, good.
Damn it!
Calm down. Think.
Krisha, you can melt it.
Damn right I can. Gritlock, Sahathin.
You're doing this again?
We're doing this again.
Yeah, still got it. I need to move. Now, spirits.
They're calling to me.
Yes. Just line up perfectly so I could just melt through you.
But the path up is blocked. Clearing up will take some time.
We're finding another way. We're getting close to the top.
On it!
Adrenaline building.
Glad that's all.
I did it.
What? What? What do you mean I get launched in the air?
Ready to hit.
Also, I see you don't want me to use the blood gun anymore.
Too strong to stay down. I need reinforcements. I did it.
Oh. Whoop. Did a lot of damage.
Grisha, Ritlock, you're up. Ready.
What?
Time, Kree.
It's not working.
What do you mean it's not working?
Jormag's power. It's stronger here. We need a stronger flame.
Where are we supposed
Ephraim! Ephraim, where are you?
Looking for another way up. Where are you?
You're about to find out.
Ah, there we go. Oop.
I was just thinking this place could use a skylight.
Everyone, into position. There's an elder dragon beyond this wall. We'll be ready for whatever it throws at us.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, we will.
Ephraim, Malice, as you can see, we've got a bit of a problem.
One the Flame Imperator is uniquely qualified to mitigate.
I am at the United Legion's disposal.
Ritlock?
Ephraim, hit Sohathan with everything you've got. Justice has arrived. Last chance to lay down your arms.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Nice try.
What are you doing to the spirits of the water?
What Jormag did to Drakkar. Use its power to control the uncontrollable. Elder dragons want only magic. Spirits are nothing but. So, I'll convince them to share it.
Ritlock!
Go!
You're doing great, Bram.
Then let's cut him off.
You can't stop this. Jormag will win.
You have stopped gaining adrenaline.
The biggest downside to this build is that there's not much condition cleanse. Does a lot of condition damage, but not enough cleanse.
I'm ready.
headbutt. Oh, I missed.
My turn.
The bow! Where's the... Ryland, you told me the bow was to rally the charge. You said you would never use it on Jormag. The bow is leverage, nothing more. Now you want to corrupt the Norn spirits, to wield their power against Jormag. Seems you need a lot of leverage. Stand down. No, you're right, sir. These spirits do have a use.
Don't do it.
No! We need to free them! What do you think you're doing, Tribune? Waking up our dragon. It's not our dragon.
Ryland, you have to stop it. Before that waste, there's no going back.
Oh. After a series of 4s, it just gives me the slip of the 3. Okay. That's 1. Please do not approach me with whirling blades. Whirling blades do not interact.
Prepare to strike.
It's time!
Commander, we're too late.
Chance? You thought you could kill Vanguard Ruinbringer? Jormag, your champion awaits.
Champion? Well, you did gather my army. And so you will be rewarded. Rise, voice of Jormag.
Voice of Jormag. Jormag, I am
Ryland Steelcatcher. I know you. A born leader who's waited your whole life for a role worthy of your talents.
Yes.
Your sire's ferocity, your dam's discipline, and all that rage seething under the surface.
Yes.
Yes. I see you, Ryland, and what you've wanted all along.
I want to be your champion.
Then rise, champion of Jormag.
What have you become?
Come, champion. Now that I'm awake, things are set in motion. To the rest of you, I leave this gift. My voice.
I told you we'd all talk to each other again soon. I look forward to our conversations.
He's
Gone.
What happened?
Jormag's gone. Ryland, too.
Ruin bringer. Oh, that collar's done something to his voice.
What a shame. Place is coming apart. We need to get everyone out of here.
What are we doing with him?
He's Jormag's now. Can't kill him. But I'm not letting him near the Char.
We'll take him to the Eye of the North, to Aurene. She'll want to see this.
Yeah. I mean, Vanguard tried to play both sides. Or at least try to outsmart Jormag, which wasn't gonna work. It was never gonna work.
This is bad. Even worse than you know. When Jormag woke, there was a great and terrible tremor. I could feel ley energy shifting. The world calling out.
I don't like the sound of that.
Aurene, why didn't Jormag kill us? They had every chance in there.
Unfortunately, we know as much of Jormag's motives now as we did before.
So, nothing.
We are at least consistent.
What about our guest?
It seems we have two. Jormag's presence is entwined with Bangar's.
Jormag called Bangar their new voice. Are you in danger if we keep him here?
All I know for certain is Jormag has a plan. And for the moment, they want us all alive.
Huh. Lucky us.
Stay vigilant, my champion. Jormag roams free. Tyria calls out in pain. This is going to get worse. I'll wait for Jormag. You must go and prepare this world for the fight to come.
And with that, the Dominion is in shambles, but there's so much work left to do. I'm sorry about Ryland.
He made his choice. Now he'll live with the consequences. He and Bangar both forced me to make my own choice. Who am I loyal to? My Imperator, my Legion, my blood. In the end, none of that matters. The Char were nearly destroyed. I can't let that happen again.
Are you alright leaving Bangar here?
In the watchful care of an Elder Dragon? I think it's safe. Many of us would have preferred a very public execution. But this is more poetic, I think. But if he causes any trouble, tell Aurene to let me know. I'll finish him off myself.
What will happen to the Char now?
We fought among ourselves countless times, but this was nearly the last. We need stronger leadership. We can't let our hatred grow this strong again.
I was really hoping we'd stop Jormag before all this. We need to talk about Ryland.
Thanks, but nothing left to say. The whole time I thought he was choosing between us and Bangar. I had it all wrong. I guess it was always about him. If I'd have been here, maybe I... probably not. Kree was here. Cinder, his warband. They believed in him. Didn't matter. He did what he was gonna do.
What are you gonna do now?
Well,
Kree's gonna need some help knocking heads together. A lot of bad blood to worry about. But you know, thinking about it, she's probably the best thing that could happen to the Char. And if helping her means avoiding another civil war, or war with Tyria, or turning into ice monsters, well, I'm sure as hell in.
I can't believe Jormag got away in Ryland. You doing okay?
I just don't get it, Commander. Jormag could have killed me back there. They know one of us has to die. I kill Jormag, or Jormag kills me. That's what the Wolf Spirit said. But Jormag spared us. Why? Sorry, Commander. Can't let this change anything. It's just... I don't get it. Always thought he was... I don't know, better than that? Figured he'd turn on Bangar, but the rest of us too? No coming back from where he's gone. Can't imagine what Ritlock and Krisha are going through.
We'll get through this together. You got anything to say? No? Alright. What did Jormag do to Bangar?
Jormag can bind their voice to living creatures, speak through them from a great distance. You saw it with Drakkar and the Whisper of Jormag. Now they have chosen Bangar to serve in this role. His voice is no longer just his own. For now, at least. He is simply a vessel for Jormag.
Will Jormag try to whisper to you through Bangar?
Jormag is welcome to try. But I'd like to think they're smarter than that. They may be sincere in saying that Bangar is meant as a gift. But Jormag never gives without expecting something in return. So rest assured, champion. I'll be watching the Char very carefully.
Can Jormag eavesdrop on us?
I don't believe that's their intent. But it is possible that through Bangar, Jormag could hear us. Or rather, it would be, if I hadn't magically bound Bangar's cage. Don't worry, champion. So long as he's in that cage, I will decide what Jormag hears.
Where do you think Jormag and Ryland went?
I wish I knew. I sense Jormag moving through Tyria, taking advantage of the mists as Kralkatorrik did. Yet, they choose neither to consume nor destroy. Pleasant change of pace, but disturbing nonetheless. That's my long way of saying I have no idea. I'm sorry, champion.
Alright. Well, with that, we will call it quits for the night. It is only a single chapter, but the next part is going to be a little bit longer because the next one is called Champions, and that one was split up into even like fewer sections. And each are just kind of like 2 to 3 sections long, with some like instance fight here and there. Well, actually a lot of instance-based fights, as they try to essentially repeat what they did with the Visions of the Past, and do a really good job of it, at least in my opinion. It would have probably been a lot better if it was, if they were probably not rushed. Like a lot of things about Icebrood Saga was definitely rushed, at least from my opinion. But anyways, next time we'll do all of Champions all in one sitting, possibly. So that should actually kind of make up for why this one was so short. Usually these sections are kind of short, so Yeah.